Making a Grand National stats and trends video. This is a superb document here, which I must give credit to, and a big shout out to a guy called Josh Wright, who runs this website here called Racing to Profit. He does these free posts, does a lot of stats, and he produced this document, fantastic work, and where he's looked at 20 years and 10 years worth of the Grand National and what the factors that the winners had before the race. And this is an excellent way, other than if you're a golfer, you might be on just the par, or if you're a Liverpool fan or a United fan, you'll be on definitely red. My mother, because her dad was called Arthur, is on one for Arthur. She just texted me. That's really funny. And she's not a punter. So one of the things that you can do if you're not going to use, your girlfriend's name or your football team, is try to work out what the previous winners did or had as in their profile, and which of today's runners match that. So Josh from Racing to Profit has very kindly produced this. This is excellent. So in the last 20 years, all of the last 20 winners, that's all of them, finished in the top 8 last time out on their last start, or they failed to complete. One pulled up and one fell. Alright? What that means is, anything that finished the race, that finished 9th or worse, you should take a very dim view of. And here's the card. Let's see if there's anybody who finished 9th or worse. But you could then decide that you're not going to bet. If they've got a naught next to their name, they not normally means that they finished down the field. There you go. Vicente finished 9th. I wouldn't have him on my mind. Who else have we got? Well, he's the only one who fails that stat, right? He's the only one, as it turns out. A lot of others pulled up. Another one, 20 out of 20 were aged 8 to 12. Well, if we look over here, we'll see that there's Le Mercure is 7 years old. Double Shuffle is also 7 years old. I'm sure there was one more. Oh, yes, I remember. Shantou Flyer. I was looking for him down the bottom because I can't believe a 7-year-old is this high in the weights. He's 7 years old. He's got 11 stone 5. No wonder he's 80 to 1. So those three, okay, they're not going to be winning. Very unlikely. In fact, I can tell you the last winner, age 7 of the Grand National, was in 1940. The last 20 winners all carried 11 stone 9 or less. So that makes the task for the last samurai look even more difficult. And he's only 12 to 1. That's not a good bet. 20 out of 20 had a prep run between 16 and 60 days ago. If they ran within 15 days or more than 61 days, 43 horses have ran. Only 11 of them managed to get in the places. It's not a good return. So there's a whole load of horses. Like, let's have a look. Scroll down here. We'll start seeing them in a minute. Dropout Joe, 286 days off the course. Regal Encore, 70 days off the course. One for Arthur, 84 days. Ballynagore, 70 days. Highland Lodge, 126 days. Bishop's Road, 77 days. Stella Notion, 76 days. Roge Angel, 72 days. So that's another whole bunch of horses that you can eliminate, or I would suggest you eliminate from consideration for your bets, because they've got huge statistical obstacles to overcome. It does happen, things do happen. The last 20 winners, every single one of them had at least 3 or more runs in this current season. Okay, let's have a look. See who fails on that. Let's have a look. Drop out Joe, but we've already eliminated him. Vieux Leon Rouge, he's strongly fancied, but he's only had 2 starts. All right, he's won both of them, but that's not normally enough preparation and conditioning to stand the rigours of the Grand National. O'Phalin's boy, he is 80-1, so you're not likely to be kicking out the winner, but just give him a swerve. He's only had 2 runs. Highland Lodge again, he's only had the 1 run, and 1 run in the season, and it was 126 days ago. 25-1. Give him no chance myself. Just spotted another one there who's only had 2 runs this season. Horse called Measure of My Dreams, 40-1. I wouldn't be having him on my mind either. Just dismiss him. Here's another powerful stat for you. Which Josh has dug up in the last 10 years. Horses wearing headgear, that's cheek pieces and blinkers and visors. In the last 10 years, 107 have run in the race, and only 7 of them have managed to make it into the frame. So I would be very dim view of horses wearing cheek pieces. I happen to have backed one that's wearing cheek pieces, so I hope that doesn't prove true. But there are a whole load of them in here who are wearing cheek pieces and headgear of all kinds. More of that. Perfect Candidate. Roi des Francs. Wonderful Charm. Dropout Joe. Le Mercure. The Young Master. Cause of Causes. Vieux Leon Rouge. Houblon les Obeaux. Pleasant Company. Ballinagour. Highland Lodge. Sanctar. Vicente. Just a Par. Measure of My Dreams. Rogue Angel. Thunder and Roses. Gasline Boy. Good to Know. Le Vatican and Dr. Harper. So if I were you, I'd make a note of those horses and put a line through them, trying to give yourself a statistical edge in finding the winner. Some very powerful things. And people think that the National is a lottery. It's not. It's a very high class handicap chase worth a lot of money. And these trainers have prepared their horses and given them preparations over sometimes 2 to 3 years. They've been planning to run these horses in this race. There is £561,000 to the winner. There's enormous money involved. So these horses have been prepared for this race. And that doesn't just mean this season. It means their entire life. So who are the horses that we can really consider? Well, one I like is Saphir Dureux. He's 8 years old. He just ran 5th place in the Gold Cup at Cheltenham, the best race at the Cheltenham Festival. He's only 8 years old. And he's definitely got the stamina for the race. That was an excellent run to be 5th in the Gold Cup there. It's a £327,000 race. And that's an excellent effort. 20-1, he could definitely give you a run for your money. Come down here, Black Lion. He was 2nd on his final start. His trainers won the race before. He's only 12-1. So I would only have a little bit on him to cover your money. Come down here, Uccello Conti. 9 years old. Trained by Gordon Elliott in Ireland. He's a top trainer. He's won the Grand National before. This horse was 6th, I believe, in the Grand National last year. Reappears a year older. Definitely a big contender. The next one I'm going to recommend to you, you could have a little bit on Lord Windermere. He's a former Gold Cup winner. He will definitely stay this trip, no problem. And he jumps really, really well. He's a superb jumper. He's a little bit slow. That's the only thing. but he has got all the stamina in the world. So if he can stay in contention on the first circuit at 40 to 1, if you can get 6 places each way, he may be staying on from the back and getting involved towards the end of the race. And those are my top recommendations for the Gold Cup. Sapphire Dureur, Black Lion, Uccello Conti, Lord Windermere. Those horses, hopefully one of those will give us a run. I have also, just to be clear, I have backed Gasline Boy, I took 80 to 1. I've also backed Thunder and Roses at 40 to 1. All for different stakes. I have backed Lord Windermere and Uccello Conti. All earlier on, you see. I've been betting it for months. So, and Cause of Causes, which is this one here. I bet him too. I bet him at 33 to 1 though. So you can get 20s today. So you could have a little bit on him. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little rundown. Superb, must go back here. This is a tremendous document from Josh at racingtoprofit.co.uk. You can follow me and him. I've got nothing to do with Josh. I'm just a fan, right? I'm not promoting him. I'm just telling you, if you want to get stats that are really powerful, this man really knows how to dig them out. Okay? So that's what I'm recommending that you do. You can also follow him on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at RightJudgeIam. And see what we do. If you're interested in getting into racing, there we go. Hope you have a great day. Enjoy the race. Hope we found you the winner. I know a lot of people just pick what they fancy, but it's not a crazy race. It's a race that has got a long history, and you need to be thinking, don't throw your money away on horses that have not been given, the proper preparation, because this is a demanding race over 4¼ miles and 30 fences. It's not a lottery. Okay. All the best. Speak to you soon.